je suis avec George Harris de Raven Edge pour une petite interview. Merci George. Thank you George. Hello, thank you from the giving us a few minutes of the time. Your album Darkness Rise released in March.
Yeah, yes, that's right.
It's more dance years what with this decline that came you tell the fall that's you get.
So Darkness Rise, yeah, it's come out in March 2017. Actually, that was the day after we finished our tour with Anthrax. It came out and we finished in Paris, and then our album came out the next day. And yeah, it's been a year, more than over a year now. We're kind of working hard on album number 2. Obviously, after Darkness Will Rise, we did a summer tour. We did a tour of Anthrax. We did a summer tour. We did our first ever headline tour, and then we parted ways with our old singer Michael, and that's when Matt joined the band, who's been touring with us recently. Since then, yeah, we've released a song, and we're just kind of trying to get the ball rolling again, but it's going well.
Are the thing that if you had to redo your world change the album is a few, and why?
If I had to redo the album, I don't know really. I don't think I probably wouldn't change it. I mean, it's like I guess you can always, if you keep looking back at the songs and trying to improve all the time, I mean, we're always going to do that. So it's never gonna be finished. So I feel like the album, a lot of the songs were written quite a long time ago, but that was like a bit of like a timestamp of where we were back then. So I think it's quite good that they as they are, they stay as they are, and then we move on, then we write something new, and this is more catered to how we're sort of feeling and what we want to create right now.
How do the composition take shape within the reverse?
So Darkness Will Rise is myself and Dan, our old guitar player, who is now our manager. Me and him, we wrote the album together pretty much. We always start with the music. We always kind of have a similar kind of formula. Start with like a riff or a chorus idea or something, then we kind of branch out from that. And then it generally would be my job to come up with some vocal melodies, put the melodies on top of that, and then after finally goes on top, we put the lyrics. And that's the most difficult part. I always find the lyrics the most challenging part of writing a song. But so it's got like a few different layers to it. But yeah, that's how it's been working so far.
The raven is a bird is a great longevity, which extended 13 years. Maybe that's why you choose this name, the Raven Age?
Well, that is one thing. It's not why we chose the Raven Age, though. The Raven Age is it's to do with the ravens of the Tower of London, and obviously we're a band based from London. The legend is, sort of back in medieval times, that if the ravens were to ever, they were known as protectors of the Tower of London, and if the ravens were to leave or fly away, then the British Empire would fall. So it's like the Raven Age are, the kind of the protectors of the British monarchy.
For the first album, the by signed for the big label, the BMG, did no give the everyone tell me that the manifest reference adventures.
Yeah, that was pretty exciting. As a first album, you can't really ask for much more. We got approached by BMG, and it was such a great big label. We didn't really know what to think. This is amazing. It worked out really, really well signing with BMG. It's just all it takes is one person's opinion, I guess, and one of the head guys at the BMG Germany really liked us. So lucky enough, we were lucky enough to release our first album through a great big label like BMG. So hopefully continue.
What are you musical idol It's questions my slasher, my songs.
Okay. For me, everyone's always asked me which band do you want to go on tour with the most, and I've always said Killswitch Engage, because I really love the band. I've been into them since I was like 14 or something, and actually we are on tour with them this year at the moment. So that's like literally a dream come true for me, supporting my favourite band. So it's great.
The read that you like movie music when your film credit and master class white Hans Zimmer.
Oh yeah, the Hans Zimmer masterclass. Yeah. That was a present from my girlfriend. She got me that as a Christmas present. Yeah, it's really cool. It's really it's just really insightful and really inspirational. I mean, Hans Zimmer is like the absolute master of writing big epic film music, and me and Dan are both really into it. So we both got the course, and yeah, I mean, I've still got a couple of tutorials or lessons on there I need to do at the moment, but that was pretty spectacular. Yeah.
The last movie you watched?
The last movie I watched, The Martian. Have you seen it? The Martian with Matt Damon. Matt Damon. Yeah. That was a really good film. I mean, I watched 3/4 of it, and then my laptop died, the battery. So a couple of days later, I managed to finish it. I was just on the bus when we were travelling to show. So I thought it was a great film, really good.
Are you already the phrase of composition for the second album?
Yes, very much so. Yeah. We're in. We've already released one single called Surrogate. We've recorded. Yeah, we have another single coming out later on, maybe after this tour. Not too sure yet. We have a video for that as well. And yeah, we're well in the writing period of the next album. Just before we came away, we was in the studio. Pretty, it's pretty full on. Trying to get as much as we can done before we come away on tour. Because when we get back, we have a short window. If we want to get it out this year, it's going to be like a short window to get it finished. So yeah, we're going to be working very hard. As soon as we get back from tour, straight in the studio.
You desert islands. What use 5 CD player and choose 5 CD and the islands desert?
If on a desert island, 5 albums. That is a tough one. That is a very tough one. Well, for starters, I'll definitely take a Killswitch Engage album. I'll probably take a couple actually. I'll probably take Alive or Just Breathing and End of Heartache by Killswitch Engage. I'll take Ascendancy by Trivium. Love that album. That's really cool. Now what else? Maybe something a bit different. I would take. I'll probably take Dark Passion Play by Nightwish. I really like that album. It's a great album. And one more. What else? Let me think. Maybe I'll probably take Horizons by Parkway Drive.
Okay. Which country from the field most comfortable playing and why?
Which country? That's a good question. I'll tell you what, I really like playing in Holland. Because they're really the venues there are so nice. They're really like state of the art, and they're so helpful. They always have like a full team. I mean, they really take care of you when you're playing. They just make your life easier, and the venues are really nice, and the people are really nice. I mean, I really enjoy playing in France. Actually, we've played here quite a few times now. We played in Paris a lot. I think this might be the first time. I know we played in Toulouse before, but we played Download Paris, and this is our first time at Hellfest, and this has been unbelievable.
What do your reaction for the playing in Hellfest?
Absolutely incredible. I mean, we went on really early in the morning on a Sunday, so I thought there'd be no one there. I thought everyone would be drinking on Saturday night and be like sleeping on Sunday morning. But I mean, we went out there at 10:30 and there was a good crowd. and they were a good reaction. It was really welcoming.
And the playing in the main stage, and the show, and the father, and the night is great now.
Yeah, it's great. It's pretty incredible to, you know, open up the stage for Iron Maiden. Obviously, you can see all the production going on behind the scenes and stuff. It's quite interesting.
The questions are very stupid. Huh? The World Cup and the pronostic, the final, the soccer.
The final. Yeah. This is a tough one. I mean, I would love England to get there, but I don't know. I mean, before we started watching the group games, I said I think either Brazil or Germany, but they've both been a little bit ropey. You know, Germany just about won last night. I would like to think that England now some of the other teams aren't doing so well. I think there might be a bit of a chance for England to maybe get there, and I think France will probably do quite well as well.
My favorite equipe in Belgium and the pool.
England. Yeah. Oh really? Okay. Oh great.
You playing the same day as Iron Maiden? Are you going to see the show?
Not today, no. Unfortunately, this is why we've had to rush everything because we have to. Where are we driving to next? Back to Luxembourg or somewhere. We have to leave at like 1 p.m. this afternoon, so we missed the show. So literally, we finished doing this and then we have to go.
Oh, okay. You have the last word for the fan in Belgium and France for the message.
What's that? Sorry.
The message for the fan.
Yeah. So I've been George Harris from the Raven Age. Thanks for checking out the interview. If you haven't checked it out already, you can listen to our single Surrogate with our new singer Matt James. We'll have a new one coming out soon, and we're hoping to get an album out at the end of the year. Thanks for listening.